We are controlling almost 100% of the Luhansk region. The enemy is controlling around 19% of the Donetsk region. If we are fighting with the entire NATO bloc, if we advance at this rate and feel so confident, but given all this are a paper tiger, then what is NATO in this case? We take it, Trump's comments about paper tiger, calmly. As for the paper tiger thing, I have already told you that Russia has been fighting not with Ukraine and the Ukrainian armed forces, but with all the NATO countries for all these years. Our troops are advancing almost across the entire front. In the north, the group north of the Russian armed forces, the village of Yunakivka in the Sumy region, has just been taken under our control, and a half of the town of Vovchansk in the Kharkiv region has been captured. I think it is a matter of time. Our soldiers will take the second half. We are creating there a security zone. The Group West has captured the two-thirds of a large city of Kupiansk. We already have the center of the city under our control. The fighting is going on in the southern part of the city. The Group South has already entered the city of Kostiantynivka, which is one of the main defensive lines, such as Kostiantynivka, Sloviansk, and Kramatorsk. These are the defensive lines which had been being built for around 10 years with the help of Western specialists. The Group Center is actively working and conducting operations. They have entered the city of Krasnoarmeysk, Pokrovsk from the south, I guess. They are fighting in the city of Krasnoarmeysk. I will not go into details here, partly because I don't want to inform our enemy. It may sound strange, but here is what I mean. They have a mess. They do not completely understand what is going on there. We are controlling almost 100% of the Luhansk region. We have 0.13% left. This is what is under the enemy's control there. The enemy is controlling around 19% of the Donetsk region. In the Zaporizhzhia region, Ukraine controls 24% and 25% in the Kherson region. But if we are fighting with the entire NATO bloc, if we advance at this rate and feel so confident, but given all this are a paper tiger, then what is NATO in this case? We take it, Trump's comments about paper tiger, calmly. I don't know in what context it was said and how. Maybe it was said with irony. Maybe he told his interlocutor, this is a paper tiger. But what can it mean? Go and deal with this paper tiger. What is the problem of Ukraine today? The Ukraine's armed forces are supplied with enough arms. They have as much weapons as they need. In September, they lost about 44,700 people. Almost a half of them are irretrievable losses. The authorities in Kiev would better think of coming to an agreement with Russia. We have spoken about it and suggested doing it multiple times. Of course, we also suffer losses, unfortunately. But they are multiple times lower than those of the Ukraine's armed forces. And you know what the difference is? We have people coming by themselves and joining the armed forces. They are essentially volunteers. We do not conduct any mass and even more so forced mobilization, which is carried out by the Kyiv regime. I did not invent this myself. Believe me, these are objective figures that are also confirmed by the West. From January to August, there were 150,000 people who deserted from Ukrainian army. But why? Because they, Ukrainian authorities, capture people on the streets. This is why they flee the battlefield. And this is a right thing to do. I call on them to flee. We call on them to surrender. We also have deserters. In the course of armed conflicts, there are always people who voluntarily leave the service. But these are single cases compared to what is happening there in Ukraine's armed forces. Single cases. Do you understand it? And there, this is a mass thing. This is where the problem of Ukraine on the battlefield comes from. Even if they lower the age of conscription and set it at 21 or 18, this will not solve the problem. They have to understand it. I hope this understanding will come to the leaders of the Kyiv regime and they will find the strength to come to the negotiating table.